You have come a long way to give up now. Only one team will walk away with the grand prize. Hello viewers and welcome to the 7th edition of the Say What Quiz Challenge, proudly brought to you by Say What and supported by SAYWHAT Events and Lifestyle, courtesy of Nyaraza Group. My beautiful name is Panashe Chibatamoto, also known as the Dynamite. Contestants, please do introduce yourselves, that is your name and your institution, starting from podium 1 to podium 4. Podium 1.
My name is Daniela Manzini, and with me is Gideon Mutlanga. We are from the National University of Science and Technology.
Podium 2.
My name is Kushinga Madzima. With me here is Mr. Leroy Liwayo, and we are representing Great Zimbabwe University.
Podium 3.
I'm Butlabengo Simtlanga. With me is Rogers Masawi. We are from Chino University of Technology.
Podium 4.
My name is Esther Chimsodo, and my quiz partner is Menashe Gambe. We're from Marondera University of Agricultural Sciences and Technology.
The battlefield is no longer safe. Retreat if you can. These are the ground rules. You have 30 seconds to respond to each question after I would have read it twice or thrice, if I may please. You may only start writing when the 30 seconds start ticking, and when the time is up, you put your pens down. Is that clear, contestants?
Yes.
Not convincing. Is that clear?
Yes.
With that being said, let's seal the deal.
War is upon us. We shall stand forward and fight the evil quiz master. We shall bear arms of intelligence, because we are the protector of the Nerd Galaxy.
Grand finale. National gender policies and laws in Zimbabwe. Abbreviations. Question 1. CEDAW is an international treaty that Zimbabwe ratified to promote and protect women's rights in 1991. What does the abbreviation CEDAW stand for? What does the abbreviation CEDAW stand for? And your time starts ticking now. Time up, hands down, boards up. Podium 1, what is your answer?
Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women.
Podium 2, what is your answer?
Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women.
Podium 3.
Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Violence Against Women.
Podium 4.
Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women.
And the correct answer that I have with me here is CEDAW stands for the Convention on the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. Moving on to the next category of our questions, which is on the definition of terms. Define proportional representation. Seats as used in the context of Zimbabwe's 2013 constitution. I'll take that one more time. Define proportional representation, PR, seats as used in the context of Zimbabwe's 2013 constitution. And your time starts ticking now. Time up, hands down, boards up. Podium 1.
Electoral system that gives political parties seats based on proportion or number of their votes.
Podium 2.
Reserved seats for women to advance and promote women participation in politics.
Podium 3.
The ratio of women to men in parliament.
Podium 4.
Even distribution of representation of all genders.
Can you take that one more time, podium 4?
Even distribution of representation of all genders.
And the correct answer that I have with me here is proportional representation seats refers to reserved parliamentary seats that are allocated to political parties based on the proportion of votes they receive in a general election. This is a background to the answer. In Zimbabwe, the system is used to promote gender equality with 60 seats in the National Assembly reserved for women. These seats are filled from party lists submitted before the election, ensuring broader representation of women in parliament, even if they are not directly elected in the constituencies. Moving on to the next question. Define the term affirmative action in the context of gender equality policies in Zimbabwe. Define the term affirmative action in the context of gender equality policies in Zimbabwe. Your time starts ticking now. Time up, hands down, boards up. Podium 1, what is your answer?
Practices or policies used by government to eliminate system discrimination. We didn't finish. People disadvantaged. That is, people are disadvantaged, like according to gender.
Is that what is on your board?
Practices or policies used by governments to eliminate system discrimination. That is, people disadvantaged.
Podium 2.
Implementation of policies and frameworks to empower women.
Podium 3.
Action or policies that favor the disadvantaged group.
Podium 4.
Policies that prefer or favor vulnerable people.
And the correct answer that I have with me here is affirmative action refers to special measures or policies designed to promote the inclusion and participation of historically disadvantaged groups, particularly women, in areas such as education, employment, and leadership. And in Zimbabwe, it is used to address gender imbalances and ensure equal opportunities for women and men. Moving on to the next category of our questions, which is on general knowledge. In what year did Zimbabwe become legally bound to uphold the rights and protections outlined in the Protocol to the African Charter on Human and People's Rights on the Rights of Women in Africa, including the protection of women and girls from harmful practices such as child marriages? A, 2003, B, 2008. I'm not going to repeat myself, so your time starts ticking now. Time up, hands down, boards up. Podium 1.
2008 B.
Podium 2.
2003.
Podium 3.
A.
Podium 4.
B, 2008.
Podium 3, what is your answer?
2003 A.
Podium 3, what is your answer?
A.
Podium 1, are you sure of your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Podium 3, are you sure of your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Podium 1, what is your answer?
2008 B.
Podium 3, what is your answer?
A.
The correct answer that I have with me here is 2008. This is the background to the question. Although the protocol to the African Charter on Human and People's Rights on the Rights of Women in Africa was adopted in 2003, Zimbabwe ratified it in 2008, thereby becoming legally bound to implement its provisions. This protocol is commonly referred to as the Maputo Protocol. Moving on to the next question. Yesterday in round 1, we learned that Rwanda leads the world in gender representation, with women holding over 60% of seats in its lower house of parliament since 2008. In Zimbabwe's 2023 elections, how many women were directly elected to the 210 constituency-based seats in the National Assembly? A, 12, B, 22, C, 35, D, 60. Your time starts now. Time up, hands down, boards up. Podium 1, what is your answer?
B 22.
Podium 2,
22%.
podium 3,
C.
podium 4,
A, 12.
and the correct answer that I have with me here is B, 22. This is the background to the question. While Zimbabwe's overall female representation in the parliament is around 35%, this is largely due to the 60 proportional representation seats reserved for women. Only 22 women won constituency seats directly, highlighting the ongoing challenges women face in contesting and winning competitive elections. Moving on to the next question. On 5 June 2025, what significant policy was launched by Dr. F.M. Shava, the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education in Zimbabwe, which he described as a transformative call to action in relation to your well-being as students? I'll take this one more time. On 5 June 2025, what significant policy was launched by Dr. F.M. Shava, the Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education in Zimbabwe, which he described as a transformative call to action in relation to your well-being as students? Your time starts now. Time up, pens down, boards up. Podium 1, what is your answer?
Sexual harassment policy.
Podium 2,
The sexual harassment policy.
podium 3,
banning sexual harassment in tertiary institutions.
Podium 4.
Transformative action for students.
Podium 4, are you sure of that answer?
Partially.
This is the final round, Podium 4. Given a chance to change your answer, what would you say?
We'll stick to our answer.
Podium 1, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Podium 2?
Yes, it is.
Podium 3?
Yes.
The correct answer that I have with me here is the model and benchmarking policy on anti-sexual harassment for higher and tertiary education institutions. This is a background to the question. The policy aims to create safer and more inclusive academic environments by addressing sexual harassment through standardized guidelines, institutional accountability, and cultural transformation. Moving on to the next category of our questions, which are true or false questions. Zimbabwe was among the countries that committed to implementing the 12 critical areas of concern at the 4th World Conference on Women held in Beijing, China in 1996. Zimbabwe was among the countries that committed to implementing the 12 critical areas of concern at the 4th World Conference on Women held in Beijing, China in 1996. Is this true or false? Your time starts now. Time up, hands down, boards up. Podium 1, what is your answer?
False.
Podium 2?
False. It was held in 1995.
Podium 3?
False.
Podium 4?
True.
Podium 3, in what year do you think it was held?
In September 1995.
Podium 1?
1995.
Podium 4, are you sure of your answer?
No.
And the correct answer that I have with me here is false. This is the background to the question. The 4th World Conference on Women was actually held in 1995, not 1996. Zimbabwe was one of the participating countries that adopted the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, committing to address 12 critical areas of concern, including education and training of women, violence against women, women, and health. This declaration remains a cornerstone of Zimbabwe's gender equality commitments. Moving on to the next question. Joyce Mujuru, Zimbabwe's first female vice president, served in that role from 1999 to 2009, making her the longest serving woman in that position. I'll take it one more time. Joyce Mujuru, Zimbabwe's first female vice president, served in that role from 1999 to 2009, making her the longest serving woman in that position. Is the statement true or false? Your time starts now. Time up, pens down, boards up. Podium 1.
False.
Podium 2.
True.
Podium 3.
True.
Podium 4.
False.
Podium 3, are you sure of that answer?
Yes.
Podium 1, are you sure of your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your answer?
False.
Podium 2, what is your answer?
True.
The correct answer that I have with me here is false. This is the background to the question. Joyce Mujuru served as Zimbabwe's first female vice president from 2004 to 2014, not from 1999 to 2009. She was appointed by President Robert Mugabe and held that position for a decade. Her appointment marked a historic moment for women in Zimbabwean politics, breaking long-standing gender barriers in executive leadership. Moving on to pictorial questions. On the screen is the CEO of a national institution responsible for investigating systematic barriers to gender equality, including gender-based violence on university campuses. She is pictured here during SAYWHAT's 2024 Orathon, where she delivered a keynote addressing and emphasizing on the shared responsibility in violence prevention, the gender-neutral nature of victimization, and the importance of leveraging constitutional and legal frameworks for protection. What is her name? Your time starts now. Timer, pens down, boards up. Podium 1.
Virginia Mutawagwa.
Podium 2.
We have no answer, ma'am.
Podium 2, what is your answer?
We have no answer.
Podium 3.
Virginia Mutavangwa. Mutavanigwa. Muvanigwa. Yeah.
Podium 4.
Virginia Muaningwa.
Podium 2, why don't you have an answer?
We didn't manage to come up with it in time.
Do you want to stay or you want to go back home?
I want to stay.
You cannot afford to come into the battlefield without ammunition. Podium 2, is that clear?
That's clear, ma'am.
And the correct answer that I have with me here is Virginia Muwanigwa. Moving on to the background of the question. Virginia Muwanigwa has been serving as the Chief Executive Officer of the Zimbabwe Gender Commission since 2015. The year the commission became operational following its establishment under the 2013 Constitution. Moving on to the next question. On screen is the cover of Zimbabwe's newly launched National Gender Policy 2025. This policy was officially launched on 27 June 2025 along the sidelines of SADC Ministers of Gender and Women Affairs meeting held in Harare. It emphasizes institutional accountability, gender-responsive social work, and the prevention of gender-based violence. What revision of the National Gender Policy is this? What revision of the National Gender Policy is this? A, first, B, second, C, third, D, fourth. And your time starts now. Timer, pens down, boards up. Podium 1.
Third, C.
Podium 2.
Third.
Podium 3.
B.
Podium 4.
C, third.
Podium 3, is that your final answer?
Yeah,
How sure are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
5.5.
This is the final question in this round. Podium 3, are you sure of your answer?
Yes.
The correct answer that I have with me here is third. This is the background to the question. The first National Gender Policy, 2005, laid the foundation for gender mainstreaming in national development and public institutions. The second revision, 2017, aligned with Zimbabwe's 2013 constitution and emphasized legal reform, women's empowerment, and institutional mechanisms for gender equality. The third revision, 2025, builds on these foundations with a sharper focus on results-based implementation, accountability, and integration of gender in social work and tertiary institutions. If you're just joining us, this is the 7th edition of the Say What Quiz Challenge, proudly brought to you by Say What and supported by SAYWHAT Events and Lifestyle, courtesy of Nyaraza Group.
I look up in the sky, God is my angel. I look up in the sky, God gonna save me. I've got a vision, so I gotta work on it. Nobody bring me down, so I gotta go, gotta go.
I got a dream, when you know you have a dream.
Work, work, work.
I got a dream.